Stop everything! This feels almost illegal to know. But today, you carry a hidden code capable of unlocking something no one around you even notices. No, it's not pop astrology. It's not a trendy ritual either. We're talking about sacred number sequences, hidden for centuries by monks and initiated masters, and they only work on specific dates. Like today. If you're watching this now, it's not a coincidence. It's a calling. Billionaires use them. Monks use them. Enlightened minds have discovered them. But here's the detail no one tells you. These codes only work when activated with intention. Otherwise, they're just numbers. And if something inside you whispered, "This is for me," then stop ignoring the signs. Hit like not for me, but as a symbol of, yes, I'm ready to access this. What comes next is rare, and you're not here by accident. Spiritual masters have long warned, everything in the universe vibrates in patterns, and numbers are direct expressions of these vibrations. But what few people know, and what you need to understand now, is that some numbers carry specific frequencies capable of shifting the field around us. They don't just represent concepts, they activate realities. Big names in modern numerology, like Florence Campbell and Tibetan Buddhist masters, affirm that certain number sequences are like invisible portals. When accessed with intention and awareness, they attract prosperity, open paths to love, and awaken forgotten gifts. These numbers have been quietly used by influential figures who swear their lives changed after discovering the power they held. And yes, that includes entrepreneurs, artists, and spiritual leaders who learned to encode their days with the right vibrations. Maybe you've noticed certain numbers appear repeatedly in your life. Maybe, until today, you've ignored them. But what if those signs were invitations from the universe, just waiting for your permission to act? If, on some level, you sincerely desire real change, if you feel the time has come to break old patterns and activate a new phase, comment below, "I am ready." That's not just a phrase. It's a commitment to yourself. It's the first practical step that activates what's coming. Because the universe responds to movement. And now that you've made yours, the next step is already forming. Pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and answer yourself. No filters, no distractions. Do you believe in coincidences? Or do you feel, deep down, that there's something greater, something subtly guiding every step, every encounter, every apparent accident? Most people live trapped in an automatic routine, ignoring the signs. But every now and then, something happens. A number sequence repeats. A video like this appears. A chill runs through you out of nowhere. These moments aren't random, they're callings. And you right now are being called to listen. But not with your ears. With the most forgotten part of you, your intuition. The signs have always been around you. The real question is, were you ready to see them? Psychology calls this priming, when your mind begins to notice what previously went unnoticed, because it's finally ready to receive. And what if everything that led you here was a path laid out with precision, just waiting for this moment of awareness? Don't run from the question. Look inside now and be honest. Do you feel there's something greater guiding you to this point? Or is all of this really just chance? Because in just a moment, that question might be answered in a way you never imagined. And this answer could change everything. You're about to receive something that few people gain access to at the right moment. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal 4 powerful numbers. Each one carries a specific frequency and energy that can be directed to transform different areas of your life. Purpose, love, finances, liberation. These numbers aren't random. They were selected based on ancient codes, precise numerological interpretations, and specific energetic events aligned with the moment you're watching this. But there's something even more important, a bonus number. A number that doesn't appear for everyone. A number that represents the peak of spiritual and material alignment. This final number will be revealed only at the end of the video, for a very specific reason. It only makes sense to those who are truly ready, and that readiness isn't rational. It's vibrational. That's why you need to stay until the very last minute, because full revelation only happens when you go through each step. Each number unlocks a part of you. Each vibration accessed prepares the ground for the final number. If you want to integrate this knowledge, if you want to receive it all with clarity and continue accessing revelations like this, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications, not as an automatic gesture, but as a clear signal to the universe that you are aware, present, awake, because from now on, nothing will be just a number. The number 42 is not just a figure, it's a silent calling for those born with a greater mission. According to Baba Vanga, the Bulgarian mystic who predicted historical events decades in advance, 42 represents the convergence between the spiritual path and earthly purpose. It's the number of those who came to leave a mark, even if they don't yet know how. Those who start seeing 42 frequently are being subtly reminded they can no longer postpone what they came here to do. It's the number of the awakening of the inner warrior, not the one who fights with force, but the one who stands firm even in silence. It is also the number of conscious prosperity, the kind that is born from alignment with your true value, not from the frantic chase for external validation. People who resonate with 42 often feel like they're constantly on the edge of something big, but also deal with deep inner doubts. This happens because 42 carries a code of conscious action. You must choose to step out of neutrality. When you begin to write, meditate, or visualize this number, it acts as an energetic catalyst. It brings clarity of purpose, dissolves self-sabotage, and begins to attract situations where your presence carries weight, where you are recognized, valued, respected. If you felt something shift just now, if this number lit up something that was asleep, comment here. I receive the energy of purpose. That phrase is more than just a comment. It's an inner vow, a commitment to the most authentic and courageous version of yourself. The path is being revealed, and the next number will touch something even deeper. There are numbers that guide, others that provoke, and some open portals. The number 11 is more than spiritual. It's a code of interdimensional activation. Those who see 11 repeatedly are being summoned to leave the ordinary plane of existence, where everything is repetition, rush, and noise, and access something infinitely deeper. Elevated consciousness. 11 represents the alignment between mind and spirit, the exact point where inspiration and intuition meet. Masters of Hermeticism, ancient mystery schools, and esoteric orders describe 11 as the message number. When it shows up, something is trying to speak to you. But to hear it, you need to go silent. Close your eyes for a few seconds. Take a deep breath. Now imagine the number 11 in front of you, two pillars of light, side by side. Feel that as you pass between them, you are leaving behind what no longer serves. Old pain, fear, doubt. And on the other side, there is only clarity, pure intuition, a new lightness arriving. Many report that when doing this consistently, they begin to experience vivid dreams, unexplainable synchronicities, and a real impulse toward change. The number 11 doesn't ask if you're ready, it simply shows up when the soul has already decided. It's common to feel chills, warmth in your chest, or a sudden sense of peace when visualizing this number. These are clear signs that you've touched something subtle, yet deeply real. If you felt any of these sensations just now, even faintly, give this video a like. That gesture is an energetic seal, a yes, to the invisible that has begun to move. And now that this portal has been activated, get ready for something more tangible. After stepping through the spiritual portal, it's time to bring the invisible into the physical. And this is where the number 31 comes in the number of conscious material manifestation. 31 is the code of intentional creation. It's not just tied to desire, but to practical realization. It's the number that connects the world of ideas to the world of matter. People who connect with 31 are called to break free from a scarcity mindset. They're challenged to release patterns that keep them financially stagnant, unfulfilling jobs, cycles of debt, fear of earning more. Numerologists say 31 appears for those who are ready to create something new based on what they already have. And this is a crucial point. 31 doesn't come with easy promises, it brings structure, focus, and decision-making power. If you've been feeling the need to change your financial life, to move forward, to take a step, 31 is saying, you already have what you need. Now, move. A simple yet powerful practice. Write the number 31 on a piece of paper. Keep it in your wallet. Every time you touch it, remember your money is an extension of your energy. 31 doesn't just attract resources, it attracts responsibility and the wisdom to use those resources the right way. And the most impressive part? In recent months, hundreds of people have reported visible changes after starting to use this number daily. Unexpected promotions, debts paid off, opportunities appearing out of nowhere. If someone came to mind just now, share this video with them. Sometimes a number is all it takes to unlock someone's financial breakthrough. The next number goes even deeper. It's about starting again from the inside out. The number 18 carries a rare power, the energy of endings that liberate and beginnings that heal. It represents the complete cycle of rebirth, the fall, the rock bottom, and the climb that only those who've survived know the value of. In ancient Kabbalah, 18 is the number of life. It's formed by the union of the Hebrew letters that spell chai, which literally means life with purpose. But take note, 18 doesn't always come as a gentle light. It comes as a firm call to finally let go of what has already died in your relationships, jobs, fears, old wounds. Everything that has become a burden must be released. Now, because what's coming can only find space where there's liberation. Nostradamus, the French prophet, known for his precise predictions, mentioned 18 as the number of necessary transitions. It marks the moment the soul chooses to truly live, even if that means breaking away from what once felt safe. If you feel like you've lived years stuck in patterns, as if repeating the same emotional cycle, know this: 18 is your turning point. It invites you to do a small ritual right now. Write down on paper what you know you need to let go of. Next to it, write the number 18. Burn that paper carefully and with intention, as a symbol of your choice to be reborn. If you're truly ready for this deep transformation, comment now. Rebirth 18, not as a wish, but as a declaration. Because number 18 only responds to those who've understood. Life begins again when you choose to end what has already finished. And now, the most anticipated moment is near. Before revealing the most powerful number in this video, pause. Not for dramatic effect, but because this moment requires presence. Everything you've heard until now wasn't just information, it was preparation, it was activation. The numbers that passed through you, 42, 11, 31, 18, stirred different levels of your energetic field. Each one awakened something. Each one cleared space. And now, There's only one number capable of bringing all those frequencies together into a single point. But to receive it, you need to be where you rarely are, in the now, not in what has passed, not in what's still missing. Now close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Allow this moment to be yours. Feel your body. Listen to your intuition. Notice the silence between the sounds. There's something there, a subtle vibration, a final calling. This number doesn't appear for everyone. It reveals itself when a person is vibrating in truth. And if you've made it this far, something within you already knows this. Before moving on, ask yourself, am I ready to live everything this number represents? Not out of curiosity, but with the responsibility of someone who knows there's no going back to who they were. Because what comes now is the number of ultimate alignment, of true power. This is the moment. The number 777777 is a clear sign of total alignment between body, mind, and spirit. It's not just a lucky number, it's the number of lived truth. While most are still chasing external answers, those who connect with 777 discover that everything they seek is already within. This number appears when you're ready to live from your center. No masks, no compromises, no escape. 777 is cited in various traditions as a symbol of spiritual perfection applied to real life. In angelic numerology, it represents direct divine intervention. In occult studies, it's considered the number of final initiation, where the seeker becomes the master of the self. Those who receive 777 are being reminded, you don't need to become something. You need to recognize what you already are. And when that happens, the external world begins to respond differently. Doors open, the right people appear, obstacles vanish or turn into steps. It's common, after activating this number, for life to suddenly shift direction, and even more common, to finally feel like you're in the right place at the right time, being who you were always meant to be. If this number stirred something in you just now, if you felt chills, the urge to cry, or simply a quiet certainty, write in the comments now. I choose 777. This act is symbolic, yet powerful. It's like a silent password saying, I am ready for everything. Because 777 is not a gift. It's a response to your courage to make it here. You didn't arrive here out of curiosity. You arrived because you were ready to act. And now that you know the numbers that carry transformational frequency, especially 777, it's time to anchor that energy with a simple yet incredibly powerful ritual. This ritual doesn't require expensive tools or complex techniques. What it asks for is presence and truth. Choose the number that resonated most with you in this video. Maybe it was 42, which speaks of mission, or 31, which brings manifestation, or maybe 777, which unites them all. Take a piece of paper and write that number by hand. Writing is an act of creation. When you write, you anchor. Just below the number, write a phrase that defines the energy you wish to activate. For example, I activate my purpose with clarity. I choose to live my abundance. I open myself to my rebirth. Once that's done, keep the paper in a special place. It could be in your wallet, on your nightstand, at your altar, wherever your energy touches frequently. Now comes the most important part. For the next 7 days, take 1 minute out of your day to look at this number and repeat your phrase out loud. Simple, intentional, transformative. This ritual activates 3 powerful forces: mental clarity, emotional commitment, and energetic action. And when those 7 days are over, come back here, read the comments from others who did it too, and leave your own. Share what changed, what emerged, what opened up, because when you share, you anchor it even more. Keep this number. Live this number. It chose you. If you've made it this far, understand this. The universe has already answered you. This video wasn't just about numbers. It was about signs, about inner memory, about reconnecting with something you've always felt, but maybe never heard clearly. Every number revealed here carried a part of you, an energy that has now been reactivated. There's no coincidence in watching until the end. That says a lot about who you are. Someone who doesn't give up at the surface. Someone who seeks with depth. And it's exactly this kind of person the universe chooses to walk alongside. So take this with you. What you're feeling right now is real. The changes to come depend on just one thing: your commitment to your own truth. And if something touched you in this video, a phrase, a number, a sensation, leaves your comment now. Write down the number you connected with the most. Share what was the strongest moment. This creates an energetic current among everyone going through this journey. Here, you are not alone. The universe chooses the willing, and you just chose yourself. Share this video with someone you love, someone who might need a new frequency today. And, of course, subscribe to the channel not to follow content, but to follow a path.